The stretching routine can be performed as a cool down session after any workout or any exercise, or it can be performed as an independent session on day 4. We have already learnt about lower body exercises in part 1, upper body exercises in part 2 and full body exercises in part 3. After any of these sessions, you can perform this cool down session, or you can independently take this session as a relaxing session on day 4. So let's see. To start with, bring your arm over your chest and try to keep your elbow straight. Use your other arm to pull your elbow across. This will relieve you from burning sensation in your shoulder after exercise. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, raise your hands up, lift your heels off the ground and stretch towards the ceiling and feel the stretch with your shoulder. This is mountain pose. Lateral neck stretches. Tilt your head sideways and place your fingers like so. Push gently. When you feel the stretch in your neck, that is as far as you should go. Extend your arm in front of you, fingers facing down, palm facing away. Using your other hand, pull your fingers towards yourself while keeping your elbow straight. Again, don't go too far. Overhead tricep stretch. Stretching your arm is very useful as you require them for most exercises. This move is one of the most basic stretches out there. Apply soft pressure with your other hand to deepen the stretch. Side bend pose. The back muscles, that is the latissimus dorsi, get a nice stretch by the side bend move. Perform on both sides. In an attempt to touch your forehead to your knee, you will very effectively stretch the muscles of upper and lower back. Repeat with other leg too. Wide angle forward fold. Trying to touch your head to the ground in a split position stretches both your sets of lats as well as your lower back. Bow pose. Being in the back bending asana, bow pose stretches your chest muscles, shoulders, abs and quadriceps. It is also called as Dhanurasana. This strengthens the vertebral column and stretches the chest muscles and abs. It also increases flexibility of the spine. Coming to lower body stretching, we start with this basic quad stretch to release the tightness in hip flexors too. Extending this to king dancer pose improves balance and core strength and increases the leg strength. Repeat it with other leg too. Bridge pose stretches the spine, quadriceps and also relaxes your mind. You can perform it in repetitions or you can hold this pose for around 30 seconds. The inner thigh muscles, that means adductors, are the neglected groups and the Vrikshasana stretches these muscles. It also builds strength in the ankles and calf muscles and tones the abdominal muscles. Repeat with other leg too. Baddha Konasana or bound angle pose stretches the inner thighs and knees. Take a butterfly position and bend forward slowly. A few repetitions are enough. This is considered a dynamic movement which stretches the hamstrings and the 4 muscle groups found in the back of the thigh. This simple move where you plant both your feet firmly on the ground, push your body forward, gives a relaxing stretch to your hams and calf muscles. Repeat with other side. This increases flexibility and mobility in the joints and muscles. Here, you cross one leg over the other, which stretches the major muscle of your legs, that is gluteus maximus, which covers your hips. Repeat the move with other leg too and hold it for a few seconds. In the lying position, bring your leg towards your chest and feel the stretch in your hip muscles. Repeat the same move with the other leg. Finish by bringing both legs together to your chest in back flexion stretch. Standing wall calf stretch. This move does a wonderful job at stretching the calf muscles. Bhujangasana. This is a preparatory pose for many back bending asanas. Performing it at start prepares the spine and back for further moves. Wheel pose or chakrasana. This is a back bend and gives great flexibility to the spine. It strengthens and stretches almost all the muscles of the body. Perform it carefully. Plow pose or halasana. This is the absolute inverse of wheel pose. It calms and relaxes the nerves, brain and spine. It is beneficial for diabetic people and stretches the whole body. This is a kneeling pose. Balasana is performed as a counter pose at the end of the stretching routine. While reducing stress and fatigue, it also relieves back and neck pain. So this session can be performed on off days or on your days of periods when you feel cramped, or on any day when you feel tired and just want to relax. After this routine, you will definitely feel happier. See you then.